Well, it was only a matter of time. Here we have Black Lives Matters turns on Democrats, promising uprising over racist vaccine mandates. I'm Grid 7, and this is from Trending Politics. Co-founder of the Black Lives Matter group in New York is warning of an uprising just like the George Floyd riots last year over Democrats' oppressive vaccine mandates that strongly impact Black Americans. The leader, Giovanna Newsom, led a protest at Camari's Italian restaurant in New York City on Monday after 3 Black women were denied entry because of their failure to provide proof of vaccination. The women then reportedly attacked the hostess and were then arrested. You got good news and bad news. I mean, they shouldn't have attacked the hostess. I'm just going to say that is wrong. This part right here is pretty interesting. 72% of Black people in this city, New York City, from ages 18 to 44 are unvaccinated. Now, I'm going to pause here. Just let this sink in here. Because we're hearing over and over again from the far left that the people who are not wanting to be vaccinated are conservatives and Republicans. So you're telling me 72% of Black people are conservative or Republicans or / Trump supporters in New York City? What complete BS about that whole entire lie. So it goes on. Person goes on to say, so what is going to stop the Gestapo, I mean the NYPD, from rounding up Black people, from snatching them off the train or off the bus? Because they don't have the shot. No, I mean this. Left talks about racism all the time. Here we have racism. He goes on to say, we're putting the city on notice that your mandate will not be another racial social distance practice. Black people are not going to stand by, or you will see another uprising. And that is not a threat, that is a promise. The vaccination passport is not a free passport to racism. It's not a free passport to limit anyone's freedoms to go anywhere. Me personally, I've been saying for a couple of months now, this vaccine passport is Nazism, it's fascism. And the far left is going with it. And they're losing the Black people on this one. Black Women's March co-founder, Kimberly Burnand, also said, we are serving the notice on the mayor, on the governor, on the restaurant industry that we will not allow you to use this pandemic, vaccination cards, and masks as other reasons to be racist, to put us in prison, because there's enough of us in there. Now, I will agree, they should not use the vaccine mandates or masks to limit anybody's freedom, whether you're Black, white, Native American, Asian, it doesn't matter. This whole entire vaccine thing is about control. Now, according to the attorney of one of the Black women who was involved in the incident, the hostess used a racial slur. Last week's violence against our staff had nothing to do with race, despite a Texas criminal defense lawyer false assertions to the contrary, the restaurant said. 3 female guests in the party who had shown proof of vaccination and had been welcomed into the restaurant without issue then launched an entirely unprovoked, brutal attack on our hosts, one of whom continues to suffer from a concussion. Joe Biden's support among Black Americans is quickly plummeting as they are waking up to his racist policies. Daily Wire reported President Joe Biden's job approval has been steadily shrinking over the last few weeks. He's at 43% in the last Gallup poll out on Wednesday. but a decision to empower the Occupational Health and Safety Administration to police COVID-19 vaccinations in thousands of workplaces is tanking him with black voters. The news seemed to coincide with a protest out of New York City alleging that Mayor Bill de Blasio's own vaccine mandate, which requires individuals seeking to dine indoors at restaurants have at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine, is providing cover for racism and may itself be racist. I'm just going to say, in general, it's a stupid idea and it's fascist. Morning Consult found that Biden's approval dropped a striking 12 points among black voters since September 8th, the day before the White House announced a comprehensive new COVID-19 mitigation plan that included a new OSHA rule, which, when drafted, will demand workplaces with 100 or more employees either require their workers to be vaccinated against COVID or submit to a rigorous testing of the virus. And this entire thing, this is all about control. They want to control us, especially when you take a look at the border. Now, they're allowing people in and not even worrying about if they're vaccinated or not. Black people are waking up to the fact that it's about control. And it'll be interesting to see what the left does. Because this isn't Trump. This is not against conservatives. This is Democrat policies, fascist policies, that's coming into conflict with other races. Now, let me know what you think. Like, comment. Welcome onto Rumble if you're over there. I am still over on YouTube. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next video.